Right, now catching up with Darren, Ray and Emma Nichols here in Tamworth for the Camp Draft Classic sale. Firstly, pretty impressive prices behind. It's great that Darren's opened up the wallet and purchased one for you, isn't it?
Oh, I wish.
They're going good. Like it's quite a different market to what a lot of us Standardbred people are used to.
Oh, definitely.
You have a soft drop spot for the Camp Drafter too, don't you?
Yeah.
She's got to talk more than this. I'll get more out of her in a minute. She wasn't that keen to come on, but you guys are a team. You work together. Last Sunday it was. I went and videoed your yearlings for you, and it was a pretty warm day. I tried to do videos afterwards to catch up with people, and I was wrapped when you guys said, no, you're going to be here and going to be on site because it's really, really key. Darren, what Nutrien are able to do when you watch this sort of event, because it is an event, it's just not a sale, it's so impressive. It's huge what they've been able to do for the camp draft. What they could do for Standardbreds and harness racing, just you wouldn't know where it's going to stop.
Yeah, no, it's amazing what they're doing. Just the prices they're bringing now, it's just unbelievable. Yeah.
And the exposure, what they've got going on, they've got cameras, they've got people everywhere working behind the scenes. It's just brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Just the people everywhere. Like there's so many people there behind there working hard, and whoever's got the underbidders, they'll go and see them and try and get that up there to the reserve and get the money for the vendors.
Promote, you guys have got 5 horses going around in the inaugural Sydney Nutrien Classic at Warwick Farm. But just quickly, last night we were at the camp draft. We were there to witness it, and I'm putting quite a few videos up right now in regards to it. Don't worry about the phone, it's okay. It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Oh, it was great. I had so much fun watching it.
And it was great, the reception that like a lot of the camp draft people have given us, not just the guys that were doing the horses, just other people.
The atmosphere out there was just incredible. Everybody loved it. There was so much praise and effort put into these horses, and I couldn't be happier with what happened last night.
Your thoughts, Darren, on it?
Yeah, no, it was great to see him go around. Everyone got behind him, and 6 out of the 7 did the course. So, which was a big effort by the blokes and the ladies who did it.
Yeah, there was only one, and he was the most yappiest one that didn't get it. So, don't mind throwing rocks at him all the time. It's okay. He's more affectionately known now as the Spirit Level, but we'll just leave it at that. If he watches it, I'll know because I'll get an abusive phone call, so it'll be fine. You guys have got 5 horses, as I said, going around in Sydney. Got the unenviable task of drawing pole position. Always nervous, so we want to make sure people get there really early on the night. But it's a 3-day carnival. It's going to kick off on the Friday night with a live yearling parade. But you guys are lot number 1, a big Always Be Mickey colt, really nice type of colt, and we want to make sure people are there ready for it.
Yeah, no, he's a nice big strapping colt, real athletic, walks really nice. Yeah, you couldn't say much more about him. Like, he's a real nice horse.
You're very happy with him, and now he's going. Still got, well, I suppose it's only 2 weeks now. Actually, it is. The live yearling parade will be on in a fortnight, so.
Yeah, we go down in a fortnight's time, so yeah, we'll be there Friday morning. So, yeah, no, it'll be good to get him there.
5 lots. You've got 2 Always Be Mickeys, a colt and a filly. You've got a colt and a filly of a Sweet Lou variety as well. And then a Bling It On, which for a lot of my viewership, I suppose, are Victorians. But the New South Wales people will be really keen on the Bling It Ons because doing a terrific job at stud and on the racetrack.
Yeah, no, Bling It On's doing a great job with the filly Madrid. And it's funny with that. Madrid beat the half-sister to this filly as well in the size final, so Silk Cloud. So, yeah, it gives a bit of a double wrap there for in the challenge. So, yeah.
Yeah, that does indeed. He's good at salesman, isn't he, eh? You might be nervous about it. He's got it all sewn up. Everyone knows I'm sponsored by Woodlands. Woodlands are actually sponsoring the parade on the Friday night. 2 Sweet Lou's. The colt, he's a true Sweet Lou. Like, he's a cracker. He's got the bling on him. He was pretty easy to photo and video and get him up and ready. But they're just doing everything. And timing can be everything. With the way Spirit of St. Louis is going, he might win the Hunter Cup on Saturday night. And that would just put them through the roof. But they're just really the flavour of the month right at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. He won the first 2-year-old the other day at Menangle. And they're just winning everywhere. They're just coming out, and this is their big crop coming through now. So he hadn't had the numbers previously, but now they're just going to come through, and they're just going to keep winning.
It was actually very important, that horse that won at Menangle. He was actually the first horse sold through the Nutrien sale as an official yearling, because we've had the ready to runs and that. But yeah, to hit the racetrack, he was the first one to win, obviously, because so they're 1 for 1. So they did have a couple of races. I don't know what day it is, but there was a couple of races. I think there was a horse ran second again the night after. But yeah, every day goes into a blur up here. I'm just not 100% sure where I am. I better get my bearings within the fortnight. But they are going terrific. I know in New Zealand they're very keen on them as well. So it's all fun. If people want to come and have a look at you guys' draft, on-site inspections are welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Just give us a call, and yeah, we're more than welcome.
Yeah, how far out of Newcastle are you, just for people that may or may not be aware?
You're about 25 minutes out of Newcastle. Yeah, so it's not that far up the freeway. It's not that far to come up.
Lovely part of the world too, although 35 degrees, not a stitch of air blowing around or things like that. Don't overdress, I can tell you that. That is for sure. You want to know what a river running down your back is, just stand out in the paddock for 5 minutes, because it was warm. But I mean, you can tell the climate's beautiful and it's really, really good. The reason you guys are here, you have a soft spot for the camp drafters too, don't you, Emma?
We do have a lot of clients come through that have the camp drafters and stuff like that, so it was just nice to come up and do something different and watch these horses go around. I really enjoyed the challenge personally. It's more up my alley. But no, it's just, come up and see a couple of mates that are up here and watch a couple of nice horses go around and different.
I've been telling lots of people to come up here and be a part of it and do something with it, because it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
What is actually going on up here, and it is, isn't it? And it's, you don't actually have to come to buy a horse. You don't necessarily even have to come if you don't know camp drafting. You wouldn't want to come if you don't like it. But if you don't know camp drafting, because you learn so much, and the people are brilliant.
Absolutely. All you got to do is sit and watch.
The one thing I've spoke to a few people, everyone gets dressed up. It's sensational, and in a really nice way, like jeans and shirts and that. But it's people present, and that's people who are just coming to buy, the sellers, the guys riding. I mean, the guys that are putting them through the ring, they do themselves up to the schmick. I'm not saying harness racing could learn from them, but if we could get something like this, it'd be sensational. I mean, just a couple of things a year for people to look forward to. It'd be great, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. She gives me nothing, but it is a big affair, isn't it, Darren? It's really, really good.
Yeah, no, it's really good, and it's great for up here. It's just unbelievable.
Right, don't forget, February 20, Warwick Farm Complex, 6 o'clock the live parade starts, so you want to be there early on Friday. When are you guys going to arrive? Do you know when you're arriving?
Friday morning.
Friday morning, so most of the horses are going to be there by lunchtime Friday by the sounds. I think Benny Setri said his horses were going to be there about Friday morning. I think they're coming through the night, so they'll be there very early. I think Juddy said the same thing. So encourage people from about lunchtime onwards, hang around, live yearling parade afterwards, as I said, sponsored by Woodlands. Got to remember all the sponsors. We've got Harass the Trotters. I'm going to get into trouble here. Harass the Trotters with the races. No, I've got it. Alabar Farms, they're sponsoring the race series as well. Sorry, Harass the Trotters or Yabby Farms is sponsoring the trotting series. Alabar, one of the major sponsors for the 2-year-old races on that night, and then Auctions Plus, who will be doing the online auction as well. So they'll be conducting that as well. So people who can't get there, if you're overseas or whatever, you can still tune into it and be able to watch it live. It'll be live streamed as well. So we encourage people to do all those sorts of things. But they're great sponsors, and Nutrien as well. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Darren, thank you very much for joining me. Go back and open the purse strings now, Darren, and buy Emma a horse so you don't go home empty-handed, mate.
Well, if she can buy one, I can buy one at the sales then.
Fair deal. Bart, I'll be happy with that. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
No worries,
Thank you. See ya.